Hi, this is Joe Welinske from Writers UA, talking with some of the people who will be giving talks at our event in Charleston, South Carolina, coming up in late October. And today I'm chatting with Bill Albing. Hello, Bill. How are you?
Hi there, Joe. Doing fine.
And I'm in Seattle. Where are you talking to us from?
I'm in Holly Springs, North Carolina.
And where approximately is that in North
Uh,
Carolina?
it's it's just south of Raleigh, so we're between the mountains and the beaches here.
All right.
It's pretty nice. In my office where I work. Sometimes work from home, but today I'm in the office, and that's where I'm talking to you from.
And where do you work at? What types of things is your company involved in?
I'm in customer support for Paragon Application Systems. We make financial transaction simulation software, so it's pretty high-tech stuff, handling uh, it's for testing financial transactions, so banks and processing companies, any company that handles a financial transaction. The software we make is pretty critical because you don't want to lose any money in a financial transaction. Banks and processors have ATMs to test or their mainframe software. They can use our software to test those with. We've been real successful with um, a desktop product. We're now making a web version of it, and that's where I come in with customer support, with documentation, with embedded user assistance.
All right. Well, your topic at the conference is using customer analysis in user assistance design, and I mean, I know, like personally from my own experience, that we all tend to recognize that understanding our customers is a good thing and would
Mhm.
make our information better. In practice, probably less than more is done with respect to that, and often we may not really know as much about our customers as we think we do. But why don't you just talk a little bit about your experiences, how customer analysis fits into the things that you're doing at Paragon?
Sure. We have very large customers, very large enterprises and banks that have a lot of different groups in them and that have a lot of different requirements. Often we need to engage with them to find out what their requirements are, and supporting our product involves a constant back and forth, finding out how they're using our product, what type of things they're trying to accomplish. With our software, you can do some automation, so you can automate some of your testing. So engaging the customer is one of the challenges we've got.
And I imagine, maybe I'm wrong about it, but I would think that saying a customer wouldn't be appropriate. I imagine you have a number of different archetypes that you have to support. How does that kind of break out for you if that's the case, and how do you support those
Right?
different customers?
Yeah, each customer is different, and it's my job really involves engaging each customer and finding out how they're using the product specifically, what they're trying to accomplish. So there's an awful lot of WebExing that we do, Skyping, this type of thing, where we talk with the customer directly. I try to reach customers directly rather than just producing content and hoping somebody reads it, or maybe sending a survey with questions. I'm actually trying to talk to people and find out what is it you're using our product for, and how are you using it, and how can I help you be more successful.
And then from that point, how does that information propagate from there to the deliverables that you end up putting together?
Sure. It's we work in an agile environment here where the developers are uh, every day having a stand-up meeting, every day, every week, having a small retrospective and uh, deciding what they're going to do for a given sprint. And it's plugging in with that process, with notes that have been taken from these WebExes with customers, finding out firsthand what the customers are trying to do and what problems they're experiencing, making note of how they're using, what problems they're having with the user interface, and then reporting that to the developers directly. And then getting quick turnaround from the developers, having those problems fixed, getting it back into the hands of the customers and saying, is this what you wanted? Does this help your situation?
So another thing I wanted to ask you about is when you're having these more intimate interviews and discussions with different customers, whether that gives you some guidance that maybe you should use different types of media deliverables for different clients and different use cases.
Sure. I think there's lots of possibilities nowadays for delivery of content in a bunch of different type of media, and it really does matter. Part of the gathering of requirements with a customer is how best do you communicate? What communication channels do you like using? Do you like things in video? Do you like things in searchable, printable documentation? Each customer's got, like I said, different choice of what they like, and we try to deliver in whatever format they like. We're often using a lot more of this type of web conference or Skyping, and recording it and then sending them back the recording if we're answering their question or just demonstrating a new feature, and then they can share it with other people within their company or on their team.
So will a certain client or set of clients have a different view into your content? Like, do they get a different portal, or how does that work exactly?
We provide a lot of our knowledge base through a customer portal that they have access to, and they log in and see just the content they are allowed to see. So we've got, even though the product we deliver is really like a framework that we deliver to all of our customers, each customer has a different set of features turned on in their framework. So they are essentially seeing something that's a little bit different, and it's customized or themed for their company's appearance. So it has the look of their company, and not ours necessarily. Um, and they go from there. They can find the content. We try to deliver stuff that they need to read about that matches their features and all.
All right, excellent. Well, this was interesting chat. So
Okay.
thanks for taking a few minutes to talk about with your work with me, and we'll learn more about it at your session in Charleston.
Yeah, look forward to talking to you and many other people there in Charleston. It should be great.
All right, thanks a lot. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.